Hello, bus lovers. Chicks and ducklings. How'd you get in there, cat? I was gonna wait until my vision was complete, but just can't keep it from you any longer. What we have here, we don't consider a farm in the traditional sense. Actually, it's more of a traditional farm, like sort of like the family farms people used to support themselves on in the Great Depression. We are working slowly towards self-sufficiency. It's a kind of farming known as homesteading. And on this farm, we don't have pets. They all have a purpose. The goats make milk and clear brush and provide fertilizer. The billy goat doesn't stay. He's fulfilled his purpose, if you know what I mean. Chickens make eggs and meat and fertilizer. They also help to clear land. Rabbits produce meat and fertilizer. The dog ideally would patrol around the chicken house and scare off any varmints. The cats occasionally get mice from our feed storage areas. And the children will someday be useful. So coming back to the chicken thing, and as you noticed, we all not only have baby chicks, but baby ducklings as well. Here goes. Let's look at the new garden setup. I've got a new fence here. The start of it is this livestock panel. Around here we call it cattle panel, but it also works for other stuff. Hello, Elvis. Yeah, that's a headboard to an old bed. I don't know. Thought it would be cool. We've got the livestock panel, and over that, this is actually not technically poultry wire. It's a little larger, but it'll work. So the idea is it will keep in, say goats while they honeymoon. So they can fertilize. I don't know if you can see that fertilization right there. And they've kept the weeds down while we are covered in wet muck from all that rain. But so in the spring it's for goats. On this side won't be goats, but it will be chickens, I'm thinking. And they will scratch around. I'll throw my compost in there. They'll scratch around and hopefully eliminate the weeds. I may have to till to help them out. They will fertilize. It's going to have the summer sun and the fall weather and the winter weather to mellow that chicken manure out. So I think it'll be okay. They'll scratch around my compost. There's some eggshells and coffee grounds. And also they are going to walk around in this chicken moat. Yeah, I know, it sounds ridiculous. You want to see ridiculous? How about this? This barrel will serve as a chicken underpass. That's right. I need to work on it a little. It's kind of collapsed in a little. It's kind of fallen in some. The chickens will go underneath that half barrel and be able to go all the way around the garden. And as they patrol all the way around, they'll clear out this grass They should be able to peck a little on the outside of their fence, so I won't have to weed eat into the fence. Left this bottom row open, so they should be able to peck into the garden just a little to keep the weeds out there. So ideally, weeds won't be able to migrate into the garden after I've eliminated them. And they should catch a few bugs on their way in too, in a perfect world. I'm gonna bring a temporary fence all along this side here to keep the chickens on that side of the garden. So they'll be patrolling all around the garden, and they'll have access to this half of the garden also. So the ducklings, they get the production side of the garden, because their little feet don't dig holes, they don't dig your plants up, they don't nip at your, I don't think they nip at your produce. We'll see. I'm going to fill this stock tank up with water so they have a place to swim. Then after the growing season, I'll switch the chickens to the other side. They'll clear out what's left of the crops. Hopefully we'll put a hog in that side for the fall. Maybe I'll let the hog and the chickens have the whole garden for a while, and then when it's time for the pig to go, put them in the one side. I don't know. Hopefully using the animals' strengths, they'll make my work a little easier here on the homestead. I don't know. What do you think? It's all theory. It's all pretty much theory to me at this point, but I don't know. What do you think? Send me one of these. Okay? Try it.